Welcome to our U.S. Briefing show. Today, we're diving into a whirlwind of news starting with Donald Trump's latest gaffe where he got his doctor's name wrong while challenging Joe Biden to a cognitive test. The former president has been vocal about Biden's cognitive abilities, poking fun at his verbal missteps and accusing him of clumsiness. This incident adds another layer of intrigue to the ongoing rivalry between the two political heavyweights. Next up, across the pond, Nigel Farage is stirring the pot in Britain's political landscape with a migration debate reminiscent of Trump's rhetoric. Farage, running for MP, is making waves and is expected to outperform the Conservatives, trailing only behind Labour. His hardline stance on migration has polarized opinions, drawing comparisons to Trump's approach to illegal immigration in the U.S. The election is heating up, with Farage's controversial views taking center stage. And in sports, the National Women's Soccer League saw some thrilling action on Saturday. Gotham FC clinched a 2-0 victory against Racing Louisville, while Washington Spirit's Croy Bethune stole the spotlight with a dramatic 96th-minute equalizer. The league standings are tight, with Orlando Pride, Washington Spirit, and Gotham FC all vying for top spots. The excitement is palpable as the season progresses. Please stay tuned for more detailed coverage. Yahoo US. During a speech in Detroit, Michigan, Donald Trump once again mocked Joe Biden's cognitive abilities, sarcastically claiming Biden doesn't understand inflation and challenging him to take a cognitive test. Trump boasted about acing his own cognitive test, attributing it to advice from his former White House doctor, whom he mistakenly named as Ronnie Johnson instead of Ronnie Jackson. This gaffe was quickly picked up on social media, with Biden's team responding gleefully. Trump's speech, part of the People's Convention organized by Turning Point Action, was meant to rally Republican troops ahead of the November election. The event took place in downtown Detroit, a predominantly African American and Democratic city, chosen provocatively by Turning Point's founder Charlie Kirk. Despite Trump's efforts to appeal to Black and Latino voters, the audience was predominantly white. Trump also visited a Black church in Detroit and announced the formation of the Black Americans for Trump coalition, but his efforts to gain traction among Black voters seem to have fallen short. CNN, in Clacton, a seaside town that has become the front line of Britain's migration debate, Nigel Farage is running for parliament in the upcoming election. Farage, the architect of Brexit, has been a polarizing figure, pushing anti-immigration rhetoric both in the UK and alongside Donald Trump in the US. His Reform Party is gaining support from disillusioned ex-conservatives, potentially threatening the ruling party's standing in the polls. Farage's presence has already influenced Britain's understanding of migration, hardening attitudes towards asylum seekers. Despite the government's tough stance on immigration, the asylum system is struggling, with around 100,000 people waiting for their claims to be processed. Farage's campaign has sparked both support and criticism, with some viewing him as a truth-teller and others as a divisive figure. His potential success in Clacton could have significant implications for British politics, further polarizing the debate on migration. Yahoo US, Saturday's National Women's Soccer League, NWSL, action featured 4 games across the United States. Gotham FC continued their unbeaten streak with a 2-0 win against Racing Louisville. Washington Spirit managed a 1-1 draw against San Diego Wave, with Croy Bethune scoring a dramatic 96th-minute equalizer in front of nearly 20,000 fans. Orlando Pride missed an opportunity to move to the top of the table after a goalless draw against North Carolina Courage. The final game saw Houston Dash and Angel City FC also end in a goalless draw, with Jane Campbell saving a penalty. The results left Orlando Pride in second place, Washington Spirit in third, and Gotham FC in fourth with a game in hand. North Carolina Courage, Racing Louisville, and San Diego Wave are in the middle of the table, while Houston Dash and Angel City FC are near the bottom. Sunday's matches include a derby between Seattle Reign and Portland Thorns, and Bay FC hosting Utah Royals. Yahoo US, in downtown Orlando, a vibrant Juneteenth festival took place at Camping World Stadium, where dozens gathered to commemorate the significance of June 19, 1865. The event, organized by the Wells-Built Museum founder Senator Geraldine Thompson and the City of Orlando, featured cultural dances, songs, and educational activities. Local officials, including Orlando Commissioner Mike Scott and Mayor Buddy Dyer, were present. Young author Summer Strawberry highlighted the importance of educating Black and brown children about their history. Representative Maxwell Frost emphasized ongoing societal challenges while captivating the audience with his drumming skills. Yahoo US, at a star-studded Los Angeles fundraiser, President Joe Biden, accompanied by former President Barack Obama and moderated by Jimmy Kimmel, took a sharp jab at Donald Trump, stating, "I could have done nothing and done better than he was doing." The event, which raised at least $28 million, featured celebrities like George Clooney and Julia Roberts. Kimmel highlighted Biden's accomplishments and joked about the need for an exorcism to restore America's soul. The event saw heavy police presence due to pro-Palestinian protests, but it proceeded smoothly with performances by Sista Strings and Cheryl Lee Ralph. Guardian: France's political landscape has been dramatically reshaped following President Emmanuel Macron's decision to call for snap legislative elections after the far-right National Rally's (RN) victory in the European parliamentary elections. This unexpected move has led to the emergence of a new left-wing alliance and caused turmoil within the main right-wing party, whose leader is now willing to ally with the far-right. Amidst this political upheaval, former socialist President François Hollande announced his candidacy for parliament, seeking to represent the southwestern Corrèze department under the new Popular Front, a coalition of socialists, hard left, Greens, and communists. Hollande, who left office in 2017 with record unpopularity, stressed his intention to serve the nation and prevent the far-right from gaining power. His decision has been met with mixed reactions within the Socialist Party, and the new left-wing coalition is already facing internal strife over candidate selections. Meanwhile, protests erupted across France, with thousands demonstrating against the possibility of the far-right leader Jordan Bardella becoming prime minister. In parallel, former President Nicolas Sarkozy criticized the right-wing Republicans' leader Eric Ciotti for seeking an election pact with RN without proper consultation, highlighting the deep divisions and high stakes of the upcoming elections. Japan Times: In Japan, Father's Day has evolved uniquely from its American origins, developing its own customs and traditions over time. While Mother's Day in Japan is commonly celebrated with red carnations, Father's Day has seen the rise of sunflowers as a popular gift in recent years. This shift in tradition highlights the distinct cultural adaptation of the holiday in Japan. The celebration of Father's Day in Japan reflects the country's values and social norms, with families often taking the opportunity to express gratitude and appreciation for their fathers in a manner that resonates with Japanese sensibilities. The holiday has gradually become an important occasion for family bonding and honoring paternal figures, showcasing how international customs can be embraced and transformed within different cultural contexts. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
News breaks, buzz the ground, stories spin, walls come down, voices merge in the sound, faces mix in the crowd. Broadcasters paint the scene, world events on our screen, every link a different theme, words collide in the stream. 6 degrees connect the dots, background stories more than us. The voices rise aloft, truth unveils in every spot. Cultures clash across the globe, spin the threads in a strobe. Every story wears a robe, truth and lies in their code. Journalists dig real deep, secrets out, they don't sleep. Every angle they'll keep, in the news we take a leap. New perspectives day by day, hidden truths come to play. In the background shades of gray, every story finds its way. New perspectives day by day.